speed of light in one medium to the speed of light in other medium. First medium, second medium. So refractive index is defined as speed of light in one medium to the speed of light in other medium. When we write mu21 or n21, it is the refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. In this case, refractive index is equal to V1 over V2, that is speed of light in first medium over the speed of light in second medium. If we will write N12, that is refractive index of first medium with respect to the second medium, then our answer will be V2 over V1. So this is refractive index. The other definition of refractive index is equal to C over V, where C stands for speed of light in air, V stands for speed of light in other medium, N stands for refractive index. Sometimes we call this as absolute refractive index. It is defined as speed of light in vacuum or in air to the speed of light in other medium is known as refractive index. So here refractive index of second medium with respect to first is equal to V1 over V2. We can also write it as 1 over V2 over V1 is equal to N12. So it means refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is the reciprocal of refractive index of first medium with respect to second. If we will multiply these, N21 into refractive index of first with respect to second is equal to 1. Next is factors affecting the refractive index of medium. First, it depends on the nature of medium. Why the refractive index depends on the medium? When a ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, if it moves from rarer to denser, then refractive index will be sin I over sin R. Here angle I greater than angle R, so refractive index will be more. So more is the denser medium, more be the refractive index. If the other medium is less denser, then the refractive index will decrease. Second, it depends upon the temperature. With the rise in temperature, the density of the medium decreases. It means the particles move far apart from each other. So with the rise in temperature, the refractive index decreases. Number 3, color or wavelength. Speed of red light is maximum in a visible spectrum, whereas of violet color is minimum. It means violet color bends more and red color bends least. As the red color bends least, it means angle R will be more for red than for violet. Because of this reason, the refractive index of violet color is more than the refractive index of red color. So from here we can conclude that the factors which affect the refractive index, first one is nature of medium, second one is temperature, third one is color or wavelength. Now let's take another example of refraction through a glass slab. This is the first medium, second medium, this one is third medium. A ray of light is traveling from air to glass. PQ is an incident ray. When it travels from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal. So QR is an refracted ray. Whereas this is the path to be followed by the incident ray if medium 1, the refractive index of medium 1 is equal to the refractive index of medium 2. So this way may be the path for to be followed by the incident ray, that is undeviated path. QR is a refracted ray. Now the ray of light traveling from medium 2 to the medium 3, that is from denser medium to the rarer medium. So the ray of light will bend away from the normal. So RS is a emergent ray. This angle I is an angle of incidence. R1 is the angle of reflection. As both are normal, so R1 is equal to R2. Angle E is an emergent angle, that is angle of emergence. Experimentally, we can prove that angle I is equal to angle E as the DC is parallel to AB. Opposite faces of glass slab are parallel to each other. The perpendicular distance between the incident ray and the emergent ray. The perpendicular distance between the incident ray and emergent ray is known as lateral displacement. So now the factors on which lateral displacement depends. Number one, this lateral displacement depends upon the thickness of the medium. More thicker is the medium, more be the displacement. The reason is this light will bend more. When this light will bend more, then this will move towards this side. Because of this reason, with the increasing thickness, with the increase in refractive index, lateral displacement also increases. Second one, it depends upon the angle of incidence. More is the angle of incidence, more be the displacement. If this angle is more, for example like this, with the increase in this angle, the ray of light will move like this. So obvious lateral displacement will also increase. So these are the three factors. First one, angle of incidence. Second one, nature of medium. Third one, refractive index. These are the three medium for which it also depends. Let's take an example of color. For violet color, as the violet color bends more, so the lateral displacement for violet color will be more than the lateral displacement for a red color. Now the multiple images in a thick plane glass plate. This is a thick plane glass plate. This is a point object. We want to find out about the multiple images. Here, from this point O, this is an incident ray. And this is made up of glass, so obviously a refraction will take place, but 100% refraction will not take place. Here we are having 100% light. Let 90% of light refract and 10% of light will reflect. And we know that image is always formed by the reflected or a refracted ray. This is the first image I1. Now, this 90% light, when it will strike here, it will reflect back. From here, it will come out. But let 80% of this 90% refract, but 20% will reflect back. Now from here, we will produce it back, I2. This I1 is the image formed by 10% light. I2 is the image formed by 80%. Now from this 20%, the light will reflect back again from here. Maximum will refract, small part will reflect back. I3. And this process will continuously goes on. This image is formed by the 80% of light. So second image will be the brightest image. So second image will be the brightest image. So from here we can conclude that a thick glass plate can also behave as a plane mirror, can also behave as a thick plane